Hey guys, Hoshiko here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new around here, welcome to my channel. Today I have an opulent set of sheet masks to review for you. If you haven't seen my previous sheet mask reviews, I love to try out different sheet masks, and there hasn't been a set that I have bought again since all the sheet masks I've just been trying for the first time, but I think the set I'm talking about today is going to be the first one that I want to repurchase straight away. Now, another reason why these sheet masks are on the fancier end of the spectrum is that they're more than $1 each. And all the sheet masks I've tried previously were less than $1. So a little bit more up there in terms of price, but the quality, honestly, it was worth it. Now, before I start raving about these masks too much, and spoiler alert, you probably already can tell how much I love these masks based on how I'm talking about them. These are the Blanc Nutritional Essence Facial Masks, and they come in a set of 6. What makes these masks special, and what I think the brand believes warrants the higher price point, is that they're made up of a tensile cupra fabric material. And that's different from the sheet masks I've used previously that are less than $1, because these fabric masks are lightweight, breathable, good for sensitive skin, and they do feel like they're made of more fabric than a soft kind of crepe paper material that a lot of other masks are made out of. As I did some research, it sounded like this fabric mask was especially designed for this set. So there's a unique quality there. Of course, before we jump into the final verdict and my thoughts on the mask, I want to show you my first impressions, what I thought about each mask when I tried them on for the first time, how they smelled, how they felt, all that fun stuff. And while you're watching, why not do your skincare and plop on a sheet mask? Bonus points if you're also using the Blanc mask. Oh, and I'm sure for those of you who have seen my reviews for a while, I'm finally going to show you what my skin looks like after each mask, so stay tuned for that. Okay, shutting my trap, let's get into my first impressions. I'm starting up a new sheet mask set, and the first mask I have on hand is that Aloe. So this is premium Aloe sheet mask. I think we're just gonna start off with a little soothing. This is a soothing and moisturizing mask. Nice and simple. And look at this watercolor art. I feel like I will be moisturized just looking at this. It has a very green smell, like if I was walking through a garden or... Oh yeah, it doesn't have a very cologne smell like the last few sheet masks I've been trying out, but oh wow. So this is a very thin fabric. The sheet mask I think has the thinnest fabric out of all the ones I've tried. It's almost like a gel mask. And you can even see the bubbles. Whoa, crazy. It looks very soapy. I'm a little worried though that there's a huge bubble in this eye hole, but I'm kind of worried if it gets... Hopefully I don't get liquid in my eye. Oh, it's lighting. Whoa, this is very wet. And jelly-like. I actually like this green smell a lot. It's like a concentrated tree scent, like if you walked into a huge forest of trees and the scent of different greens just hit your nose at the same time. This mask is a little slippery. Whoa. You can still see my skin underneath. That's super cool. Whoa. This is crazy feeling. Oh wow. It's so jelly, like I put it on my face is already soaking up all the moisture. Okay, whoa, look how wet my hands are. So far you're very unique. See how you do after 15 to 20 minutes. Tonight we're doing the second Blanc Therapy mask, and I have in my hand the vitamin mask. I assume that it's vitamin C, but what do we expect from this? So it's supposed to brighten my skin. Usually the orange fruit is associated with sun and I don't know, I guess sunshiny yellow orangeness. So this is the poster child for brightness. So let's give this mask a shot. It smells like an orange candy, like a sun-kiss. It has a slight orange tint. I don't know if you can see that very well through the camera. Actually, it's not that strong. It's not as strong as orange candy. Yeah, I think it has more of like a muted orange scent actually. Okay, this has almost like a, if you wet linen, it's what it would feel like. I think I'm gonna like more of these kind of heavy duty cloth or thicker cloth masks. I get the feeling that they stay moisturized a lot longer than the regular kind of paper ones. I think I'm understanding when they say these are premium masks. Leave that on for 20 minutes and see if my skin brightens up. Hope you're ready for another Blanc Therapy mask. Tonight I thought we would do the tea tree mask. And it says on the back that this will soothe sensitive and problematic skin. I have some problematic spots. I'm sure you have a few too on your face. Tea tree oil is anti-inflammatory, so if you have any redness or swelling on your skin, it's supposed to heal up those spots or reduce the redness or swelling. So I don't really have that, but I don't know, I do scratch my face every so often, so then I get kind of like red scratched up spots. My eyes are kind of, I don't know what the heck is up with my eyes, are kind of scratchy. It will be nice to soothe my skin and kind of target these problem areas. Let's give tea tree a try. Smells kind of like Vicks. Or you know, like when I was younger, my grandma used to use it a lot on me when I was sore, and it used to help a lot. I guess I don't really know what ingredients are in Vicks, but I'm assuming it might be tea tree oil. This one is very sticky and not easy to unfold. As you can see me struggle. Find the edge so I can like take it out. Oh, there you go, I found the edge. So I can unfold it. Woo! Solution is kind of splashing too. Yep, it smells like I'm putting a Vicks Max on my face. I wonder if Vicks makes sheet masks now that sheet masks are very widely used and popular in skincare. So this one is more see-through than the other masks. Less opaque. I wonder why. Maybe it is the difference in the solution, which is cool. Each of these masks have been different from each other so far, even though they use the same kind of tencel cloth material. Let's give tea tree oil Blanc Therapy sheet mask a shot. We're continuing on with the Blanc Therapy mask, and I have the avocado one for you guys today. So on the back it says, this has an abundance of nutritional benefit like vitamin E and vitamin C. Looks like I'm about to get some premium avocado. So let's try this on my face and see how it does. has a nice, very fresh scent. Nothing too overpowering. I think so far that's the common theme with these masks. They're not too strongly scented. This one's very bubbly. Look at all the bubbles. There's an eye bubble. I have to say that I think I really love the feeling of these masks on my face the most so far out of all the sheet masks I've tried on. It feels so moisturizing, but also nourishing at the same time. It just feels like I have a more gel-like mask on my face and not just like a sheet. Oh, this one is very, very wet. To be the common thread among all avocado masks, they're very wet. Leave it on for 20 minutes, see how it does. So far, it feels good. I ate some avocados this week, and now I have some avocado on my face. We're doing another Blanc Therapy mask. Guess what we're doing? Honey! Now I assume since honey is kind of sticky and the scent is going to be that kind of sweet, I don't know, sappy scent. I think honey kind of has a sweet sappy scent. I guess I don't really smell it that closely. But on the back it says this is chock full of antioxidants, nutrients, and healing compounds. Let's at least do some skincare to help with the fatigue. It smells like a flower that I can't really quite place. Or like a pillow. I know those are really completely different things. Alright, this one's gonna be not as easy to open as the avocado one. Or it kind of smells a little bit like baby oil. I wonder if baby oil has antioxidants in it. It probably does. I guess this smells like a lot of things that are familiar to me. Ooh, this solution is kind of helping with my dry skin. It's gotten really cold here in Seattle, so it's nice to moisturize a little bit. Ooh. Okay, honey mask. Let's see if you do sweet things from masking. We're doing the last of the Blanc Therapy masks. I'm sad that this series is ending. I think I'll have to reorder these masks. This is honestly the saddest I've ever been for like an entire set to be over. But we're doing the egg white today. And I left this one for last because I've never done an egg white type or flavor before, so we'll give it a shot. So it looks like this is more of a tightening mask. It tightens large pores and cares pores to make smooth skin. So I like the little art too. There's this kind of egg white cutout from the eggshells that has this pearlized look and this kind of glossy texture. So it's probably the type of text on all the masks. But I just realized that the text for the egg white is in this kind of peachy rose gold color. And as you kind of move this around in the light, you can kind of see it shine and glisten. So that's super cool. I really love this metallic detail that they did. Let's try the very last mask. Excuse the shirt in the background. That's foreshadowing because I'm going to be wearing that when I do the final verdict for these masks for you guys. It doesn't have an egg white scent. They probably don't want to give it an eggy scent because, I don't know, I think the smell of eggs can trigger a strong reaction in some people. Some people really love the scent. Some people really don't like the smell of eggs. It kind of has this like sweeter smell. I wonder what ingredients are in here. There's so many ingredients. Maybe it's the tangerine that I'm smelling. It looks like there's tangerine, grapefruit, peel oil, orange. There's a lot of citrus. Maybe what I'm getting from the egg white is more the benefits. Like maybe the vitamins from the egg white. Ooh, it's a little bit all tangled up. All right, a bubbly mask as always. And there we go. It just slid smoothly onto my skin. That's what I want with all my masks. Now we're on to the final thoughts / final verdict, and I have to say that I seriously love these masks. 8 or 9 out of 10. I want to reorder them right away and I want to share them. Biggest positive point for me was that they didn't dry up at all. Even after 15 to 20 minutes of sitting on my face, they still felt hydrated, even when I was on my way to drop them into the garbage can, which meant that there was no peeling at the edges. I've noticed in other sheet masks I've used that after about 15 minutes they would start peeling as they would start drying out, but there was no issue with these masks. They clung on for dear life. And unless you know you're trying to have a snack and put your mask on the same time, they're not going to budge. So that's awesome. I like to be able to just kind of walk around and leave them on my face and not have to keep pushing the edges back. Before I put the mask on, I did my skincare. It really blended well with all the other skincare products that I use. And in the morning when I looked at my face, after I had done my skincare routine the previous night with one of these masks in the shuffle, my complexion definitely looked a lot brighter. If my skincare routine is something that you want to know more about, comment below and maybe I'll make a video about that in the future. The feeling of these masks. So I would say that they have a gel-like consistency. They're very sticky and the solution isn't easy to rub off. So, you know, when you're putting the sheet mask on your face and you get some of the formula on your hands, I really had to rub it all over. I usually rub it on my legs. I don't know why, it's kind of a funny habit that I have. But anyways, the excess solution, I like to just rub it on like my kneecaps, and it wasn't easy to kind of rub it away, which to me says that the formula really stays on your face and absorbs into it, as evidenced by how bright my skin looked in the morning. I should have taken a picture of how my face looked like the next morning so you guys could see, but I'll try to do that the next time. Maybe I'll do a follow-up review on this. I feel like this set is a keeper though. You can very much tell in each of my after shots that the formula really stays on your face, and I felt like my skin was very hydrated and moisturized. It's also really nice that when you plop the mask onto your face in a weird angle, which I do sometimes, you can easily manipulate the edges. Because of the fabric, I feel like it's very flexible. It's easy to manipulate the edges without feeling like you're going to rip the paper. There were no egregiously cut holes either, meaning there wasn't, you know, a huge hole for one eye and the other eye had a smaller hole, or the eye holes weren't too close together. I've noticed that this is not consistent with other masks, so it's nice that you know what to expect every time you put on a mask. There was none that stuck out to me that had a strong, cloyingly sweet or overpowering smell. Although on the other hand, if you love strong funky scents, I think you should probably go for more perfumated sheet masks. And on the subject of eye holes, even though some parts of the mask accidentally poked my eye, I felt no itchiness. And I have felt a slight burning sensation in some past masks that I've used. The cool feature of these fabric masks is that you can kind of see the bubbling of the formula in the fabric itself. I think you can see from the footage, these masks are more on the see-through side. Compared to paper crepe masks, that are more opaque. It kind of felt like I was giving my face a bubble bath. I really like the bubbling effect. It also at least gave me the impression that my face was getting more hydrated. The egg white mask was a brand new one for me, and I wasn't sure what I was expecting when I opened it. I thought it would smell like sulfur, or you know, when you boil eggs, it has that kind of sulfuric smell, but it didn't have that. I don't know if I was disappointed or just a little confused. It did what it said on the tin. I just have to say it again. This is, I think, the third time I'm saying it. I loved these masks. Yes, they're on the premium side, but for the awesome results that you get and the fact that you get long-lasting hydration, honestly, I think they're worth it. They really hit home, I feel like, with the fabric masks. The fact that these aren't your run-of-the-mill paper masks. They are flexible, but also very strong. I didn't, rip any mask by accident. And I feel like because the fabric retained more moisture and hydration, it passed it on better to my skin, which really made for that long-lasting hydration. And that's what you want with the sheet mask. But yes, I would say this set of 6 is really for when you want to treat yourself. Otherwise, maybe the only big con for me is that I wish there was more in a set. Now, I know I've been jabbering about how expensive these masks are, but for a set of 6, it's $6.97. So just a little bit more than $1 for each mask. It could be pricey for you depending on the kind of sheet mask that you like to buy, or if you like to stay below a certain price point. But yeah, I know they're kind of fancy. And the minimal design for you design junkies will be a dream. Honestly, these will look good in your space if you want to use these sheet masks to kind of, add a little accent to your minimalist space. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video to let me know that this was helpful. Comment below and tell me which mask you want to try, or let me know what you want me to review next. I'm always open to trying different sheet masks from all over the world, not just Korea or Japan. Cool, I hope that you had a good time with me. I had a good time talking about how much I love these masks. And make sure you subscribe so we can share more sheet mask times together. I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye!